Before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that like button. It really helps us out. Have you ever wondered if a movie could reveal its entire plot in just the first few minutes? That's exactly what happens in Back to the Future. Um, and the film's opening scene is more than just a quirky introduction. It's a masterclass in foreshadowing, packed with clues that hint at the wild ride ahead. And as the camera glides through Doc Brown's cluttered lab, clocks tick away, each one a silent witness to the chaos of time travel. One clock in particular shows a tiny figure dangling from its hands. A playful nod to an old silent film, but also a clever hint at Doc's own brush with danger atop the clock tower later in the story. And it's the kind of detail you might miss on your first watch, but once you know, you can't unsee it. The story doesn't stop there. Scattered across the lab are newspaper clippings that quietly spill Doc's backstory, headlines of his family fortune and a destroyed mansion, explain how he could afford decades of wild experiments. And it turns out Doc wasn't just a mad scientist. He was a mad scientist with deep pockets and a dream that cost him everything. Meanwhile, a news broadcast hums in the background, mentioning, stolen plutonium and mysterious terrorists. And at first, it sounds like background noise, but it's actually setting up the high stakes adventure Marty and Doc are about to face. So, what is this similar today? And if you look closely, you'll spot a box of plutonium right there on the floor, proof that Doc is already tangled up in something big. Marty's entrance is just as telling. He rolls in on his skateboard, showing off skills that will come in handy when he's out running bullies and inventing skateboarding in 1955. And before he dashes off to school, he plugs in his guitar and blasts himself across the room, an explosive moment that foreshadows his show-stopping performance at the Enchantment Under. It feels that the fact that in Real is that the sea dance is the sea dance. And it's almost as if the filmmakers wanted to see if anyone would notice all these hints before Marty even sets foot in the past. The opening scene is like a puzzle, and every piece fits perfectly once you know how the story ends. And let's be honest, if you had a time machine, when you go back and warn yourself not to stand so close to that giant amplifier. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.